Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we are focusing on the glitch section of the Onward pedal. And very quickly, I am going to mention some dip switch things in this section, but I am not covering that dip switch stuff in this particular video. So that will be later, not today. Also, I want to mention, the more I work with the Onward pedal, I'm finding it to be pretty complicated. This video is not really going to show you how to write music with this pedal per se. It's just showing you the glitch section and what the knobs do when you turn it and how it operates. That's it. So it's very, analytical and just here's how it works. And I think later on I'm going to talk more about, hey, how do you actually use this pedal and make it work in a musical context? That stuff's later. We're not doing that today. All right, let's dive in. So let's talk about the glitch section. Now here's the concept. It samples and repeats small chunks of audio. Now the sample size of that audio can be controlled. So you can go from a very small chunk of audio to a larger size up to 1 second. There is a dip switch on the back, and if you flip that, it puts the pedal in half speed mode, and it gives you 2 seconds of sample time. My understanding is that when you do that, though, you're lowering the clock speed, which means your audio won't be as pristine. Okay, so it's one of those things. Anyway, so let me try to show you how this operates. Now, really quickly, you know how the mix knob works, so I'm gonna turn it full mix. So now you're only hearing the pedal in glitch mode. Now sustain, again, if you turn sustain all the way to the right, it sustains infinitely. So it's gonna grab those chunks and it's just gonna play them forever. And the reason I'm doing that is so you can hear size. Now you'll notice that when I turn size to the left, it's only catching the first part of the sampled audio, right? So think of it this way, it's grabbed a second's worth of audio. When you turn the size down, it's only grabbing, I probably need to reverse this for you. It's grabbing this part of it, okay? So that's the idea. So if I play something that's a little more, that has like a, harder attack, like, it doesn't really disappear at the beginning because, again, that piece of audio, it wasn't kind of swelling in, it was like a bigger attack, and so that transient was there, it's capturing that, okay? Does that make sense? Did I use the word transient correctly? I'm not sure I did, but hey, someone will let me know if I didn't. So that's fundamentally what the glitch section is about. It's just grabbing that sample and repeating it. So again, the way this pedal comes to life is when you start introducing these variations. You start playing around with the error section, you play around with the effects, you play around with the sustain. You do those things to kind of give the pedal a different thing, so it's not just repeating something. So let me quickly let you hear the errors, like the error section of the pedal. So I'm going to grab some audio here. Let's grab a note, or a chord actually. And I'm going to make it sustain forever, just so you can hear what the error does. Okay, so it's going to play that for eternity. So let's get into the first of the error settings, which is timing. Now again, this changes sample size, right? And when I say it changes sample size, I mean it randomly changes the sample size. The second one is condition, that's that middle toggle. So this is going to introduce muting and sample rate shifts. So this is pretty chaotic. You're probably starting to hear those glitchy, like sample rate reduction moments in there. And then finally, if we go over to the right, this is the error mode for playback. It destabilizes the playback speed and the direction. So you're going to hear reversing. Okay, I'm turning off the error section, and now we're going to talk about the middle two knob, or the knob and the toggle, which is the shape section. Oh, there's so many names to this pedal. So shape determines how long sounds are going to be held before fading away. We've talked about that before, so once again, let's quickly let you hear that. And this pedal is very straightforward with that kind of thing. So I'm actually going to turn the mix to about 50%. So you're hearing it sustain away there. And then obviously when you turn sustain all the way to the right, it sustains it infinitely. So just remember, it's almost like the feedback knob of a delay pedal. And then again, you have this little toggle at the beginning here. There's 3 types of fade in for it. And when I say fade in, I mean it's when the new sample that's recording replaces the old. So for example, if we go with the fast side, right? So you hear that, that's very immediate. Now let's listen to it where it's the slow fade. So you'll notice that when I was playing a little faster, just those kind of quick staccato moments, the pedal wasn't even grabbing it and committing it to memory because of the way the fade was set up. It wasn't recording it either it wasn't recording it loud enough or it hadn't even grabbed it in Activate because it was recognizing it as something long enough. So I'm not sure which it is, but as you can hear, this fade toggle switch is very important. It kind of addresses how the pedal interacts with you and how it feels to you. So it can feel faster, it can feel slower. I haven't personally really played too much with the user setting of the fade. I usually just go faster, slow. I think as I have the pedal longer, I will probably mess around with that a little bit, but for now, I just kind of go faster, slow, depending on what I'm doing with it. Now, the effects section of the pedal operates in the same way mostly as it did with the freeze side of the pedal. So same deal. You have the octave knob here, which blends in a harmonic tone. Left half, it brings it in at a half speed, and the right half brings in a double speed. And basically at noon, it's totally disabled. So it's completely disabled. Let's talk about texture, and once again with texture, it goes from this kind of gritty overdrive on the right to a lower sample rate bit reduction thing on the left. So let's hear how that sounds. I'll just play the same little thing. And then finally, we have this last little toggle switch over here, which goes from chorus to vibrato. Again, remember the size knob actually impacts the vibrato. Chorus is kind of a, you know, just play it and turn it on and leave it alone. You don't really have to worry about it. There's no, you can't really set anything for it. So it's just very easy. And it's really nice because it just adds a little bit of movement. I actually love that chorus quite a bit. In the middle is disabled and on the left is the vibrato. So when your size of the glitch is small, you won't have a lot of vibrato. But let's go over here to a larger size glitch. Okay everyone, that's it. So please hit the like button and subscribe. I am releasing some music soon on Bandcamp as well. I'll tell you about that very, very soon. I know these Onward videos are very basic and quick, but that's kind of how I wanted them to be, so they're just easier to deal with. So again, it's not a 16-hour video on this very complicated pedal, which I feel like is too much. So the next video, I'm going to be talking only about the hidden options on the pedal, and then after that, we'll talk about some other stuff, other things. Okay, that's it. All right, thank you very much. I'll see you next time.